welcome back to Devotions from History. Have you ever wondered how you will know when you've found the right marriage partner? Young Catherine Mumford began thinking about marriage at a rather young age. Now, she was a very studious young lady and excelled in her studies. By the time she was 12 years old, she had read through the entire Bible 8 times. But at age 15, she was stricken with tuberculosis, and she turned her sickbed into a study and began to devour works of church history and theology. But soon she began to get better and turned her mind toward marriage. And she thought she would really like a man who was tall and dark, and she thought William was a very nice name for him. Well, a few years later, she was invited by her friend Edward to attend some meetings. And Edward encouraged his other friend, William, to escort Catherine home, which he did. Catherine later wrote in her journal, "It was an evening which will not be forgotten by either of us. By the time we made it to my house, we knew that we were made for each other." Well, Catherine's mom didn't quite see it that way, and so the romance wavered for a little bit because the young evangelist William had no money, no job, and no home. But anyway, regardless of all of that, it was on this day, June 16th of 1855, that Catherine Mumford married William Booth. Now, of the two, Catherine was certainly the smarter and actually the better preacher. And it's been said that it was she who turned William Booth from a common and weak man into one of the greatest religious leaders of his day. William and Catherine Booth together founded the Salvation Army and became one of the greatest tag team ministries in all of church history. You know, God has a way of putting us with just the right people. Abraham, when he was looking for a wife for his son, said these words to his servant: "The angel of the Lord will go before you and help you to find a wife." Now, I've said to a lot of young people who are looking for just the right person that right now what they need to do is just run after God with everything they've got. And as they're running, look over to the side and see who might be keeping pace with you. And if you see somebody who's not lagging behind or running on ahead of you, you might go over and get to know them a little bit. You know, God has his way of putting us with just the right people at just the right time. Remember this: God knows you even better than you know yourself. He knows exactly what you need and when you need it, and you can trust him with every decision, even the decision of a life partner. I'll see you tomorrow on Devotions from History.